My friend Mickey Sears had no idea to whom he was speaking. Still, the voice was familiar. He knew this guy. There they were on the sidewalk outside the Atomic Grocery, there in Sawyer, having a very strained conversation. Binky didn't know to whom he was speaking because the guy had on a hat and sunglasses and was wearing a COVID mask. He had on an LL Bean barn coat and khaki work pants. In other words, he looked like every other guy in town. And it was making Binky nuts because he knew that voice very well. He just knew it. It just wouldn't register. You know how those things are. Of course, he should have said to the guy, "Who are you?" And then when he found out, he could have said, "Gosh, I didn't recognize you with the sunglasses and the mask. Sorry." That, of course, is what he thought he was going to do if he ever had to do it again. But he didn't think of it then. See, the man just started talking to Binky as if they were continuing a conversation, and Binky would know what it was about. And Binky thought if he let the guy talk long enough, he would figure out who he was. But he listened, and he couldn't for the life of him figure out who he was. So Binky was going to ask how his wife was doing. Or what if his wife were dead? Kids? Did he have any kids? Work? Is he retired? No, I'm sorry, I've got to go, Binky said. And he raced to his car and left the guy in mid-sentence. As he walked into the kitchen at home, Fern asked, "You okay?" "Yeah." "Why do you ask?" "Well, because your sister just called. Seems you just met your brother-in-law and acted strange. He thought you might be having a stroke or something." "What's up, my brother-in-law?" "Yup." "Parker Pipkin?" "Yup." Well, Binky was chagrined. He always thought of Parker Pipkin as a limp noodle, not much pizzazz. And this was pretty insulting to poor Parker. He didn't deserve to go unrecognized. What to do? And then Binky thought, well, that son of a gun thought I had a stroke. That's insulting. And then he said to Fern, he said, "We got anything to eat?"